Hi, thanks for tuning in. You're watching CGTN live streaming in Xi'an City, and I am CGTN's reporter Liu Hui. Here's the 6th China International General Aviation Convention, which opened from Thursday on October 17th. And today is the third day of the event. Yesterday, our colleagues have live streamed a very stunning air show, and now I'm here today to bring more about general aviation equipment. And here, about 500 Chinese and global companies attend the exhibition, and they're here to show the latest achievements in aviation industry. So right now, join me as two pilots over here, so let them to introduce themselves for a second. Could you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Yes, my name is Ron Munson. I'm from the U.S. in the Chicago area, and we've come over here as part of our organization called the Experimental Aircraft Association, and we just want to show what we do in the U.S., encouraging young people to fly and build and fly our own aircraft.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining our live stream today. And next to me is Mr. Hu Liang. Could you please introduce our...
Yes, my name is David Hu, and I'm from US as well. And actually, me and Ron are teammates here.
Okay.
We are EAA's Chapter 461 to come here to share our stories and experience the aviation, general aviation.
We're also neighbors in the U.S.
Oh,
Right,
really?
yes. We live in the same,
next door?
right,
Yes,
yes. We live,
Great. So you are now here together now.
Yeah.
right, yes, yeah. Before I didn't even know, before we came here, we didn't even know
Okay.
we are neighbors.
So
Yeah. But
have you ever tried to drive this kind of plane?
yes, this is flyable. It's airworthy, and it is a flyable airplane.
You know, just now I've tried two kinds of simulators over there, and one is a replicate of Airbus 320, and what it really feels like to fly in the sky, because most of our viewers are very curious about that. So maybe you can tell us.
Yeah, Ron, you.
Oh, I absolutely love it. It's like being a bird. I have a very small plane. See that you can see a picture of it down there. It's my wife says it's too small, but it fits me like a glove. And I can go loops, and I can do rolls, and I can flip, and I can just have fun. I like to go into a cloud and go around the cloud like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds very exciting.
It is
I
very
really would
fun.
like to try if I had a chance. Okay. So when did you start to drive the aircraft?
I started flying when I was in college, in flying gliders. Those are planes without engines. It was very inexpensive to fly back then, and so I got my private pilot's license flying the gliders. Then later I added engine and various other ratings that you build up more ratings with more experience over time. And so now I own two airplanes. I own my little fun one, and then we have a four-place airplane called a Cessna 182, which is our family plane, if you want to call it that. Yeah.
That sounds very exciting. So I also heard about that you guys not only can drive the plane actually you are also able to make those aircraft. Is that right?
Yes, we
That
are builders.
That sounds really unbelievable for me, because for me, I feel like making aircraft, it sounds really like something that I can never
It's a
achieve
myth
in
to
my
you,
life.
right?
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a
myth
myth
to
to
you.
me.
That's a one stick. You do all four motions.
To
right?
control the direction, right?
Right.
This airplane is specifically designed to land where there's no airport.
Oh, really? So
Right.
it can be
Yes.
it can take land on the grassland.
On grass, and look to see how big the tire is. It can
Oh,
land.
yeah.
It can land in places you can't walk.
Really?
Big rocks, and so I think it says Alaska. Does it say Alaska on the side? So in Alaska, so many people have these type of airplanes because there's no airports or very few airports, very mountainous terrain, and so they fly their planes from one village to another just to get supplies, equipment, medicine, and so they use these types of planes in that environment.
Wow, that
Yeah.
sounds very new to me. Some new knowledge for me as well. Yeah, okay.
One of the things that we do in the U.S. as part of the Experimental Aviation Association is we have a program called Young Eagles.
Okay.
And what it is, it's volunteers who volunteer their own airplanes to fly children for free. So the kids can come out, any kid between the age of 8 and 17 can come to the airport on Young Eagles Day and get a free airplane ride. and we're just trying to get them encouraged.
So is
to
this
be
the
flyers.
first time for you guys to come to China to do such program?
Yes, it
It's
is.
very
for me.
first time
First
in-
It's the
time.
first
in
time,
China,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm very glad to have you guys to come here and to show me all of those procedures. And I hope that more and more children and teenagers in China, especially if you are in Xi'an, please come here and you will never regret about this experience.